Jake Timberlake. Tucked away in the tiny corner of North America is a land filled with beauty, mystery, and unique attractions that feel like they're right out of a vivid dream. I'm not kidding. You and I have a fun journey to take as we head downstream and check out the Pacific Northwest attractions. Hey, I want to thank you for following me downstream. We're just waiting for my brother Randy. He should be here any minute. Oh, here he comes. Be patient with Randy. He's kind of rude sometimes.
I'm fine back in my cabin.
Well, look who finally showed up. My brother Randy.
I am not going down to the big city. It's too noisy. I'm just fine back in my peaceful cabin. I do not need to go to the city, Jake.
You see how he's acting? He has a fit when he has to mingle with people. He acts like a little kid, doesn't he?
I'm just fine back in my cabin. I don't need to go down to some big city.
Randy, just hear me out. This will do you good.
I'm fine. I got my squirrels. I got all the friends I need, Jake.
You gotta go in town and look around. I mean, it must be hard being a hermit all the time, but...
Oh, Jake. If you weren't my brother, I would never do this.
Just try it out. Do it for me.
All right, Jake, I'll go into town with you. Just give me a few minutes. I gotta groom up a little bit. I'm not used to seeing people. I gotta dust off my hat and... Oh, Jake.
You know, I think we did it. He's actually gonna go into town with us. Come on, Randy. Let's get going to town.
All right, Jake.
Oh boy, I'm gonna make Randy into a happy camper. He's finally gonna see Brookings. I can't wait. I think we're getting close, Randy. Randy! Brookings, Oregon! Don't you just love it? Don't you just love how everything looks, Randy? Take a look.
Jake, I can't do it.
Randy,
there's too much noise and too much traffic. I'm getting back in my cabin.
No, Randy, come with me. We're gonna check out Brookings. You promised me you'd go with me today. Let's get going, Randy. Randy, we finally made it. Look at the beautiful sign.
Jake, there's nothing but cars out here, and I can't breathe. I'm used to breathing clean air.
Come on, Randy. Jake. Let's get grooving.
There's no tree must be a miserable life living in this city, or like a bunch of rats all cooped up in some kind of a rat trap or something. I mean, why don't all these stores here? And just a minute, Jake, I've got something in my food. I think it's gravel or something.
You know, he's been like that ever since we left, and I'm getting really frustrated with it. Hey, I think I got an idea. That was a great thought that you thought of, because I picked it up. Look ahead. Come on, Randy. I can take you a place where you can be happy again. What did I tell you, Randy? Now you can relax and be happy again. I know you're tired of the city and everything, but wow.
Jake!
Can you feel it? Can you feel the vibe? Ah! What?
You fellas enjoying the mural?
Yeah, that is a true attraction right there. I wish I could meet the artist. Don't you want to meet the artist, Randy?
Yeah.
Where can we find the artist?
I am the artist.
You. Well, guess what? I already know your name. Your name is Phil. I saw it on the artwork right here.
Yeah, well, let me tell you a little more about this mural that I did, the inspiration and what brought it about to come in here and do it. Misty Mountain, their theme is J.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit, the scene of Rivendell. I like the natural, the waterfalls and things, and that came about, and I made some sketches, brought them in, and they loved it, and so they started. They let me come in here on the days off, like today. It took me about 4 weeks, I think, to do it.
Hey Phil, with all this beautiful artwork, I'm just wondering how you get around town carrying all your brushes and everything.
I don't need a car, I have a better way. Let me show you. Stand back, you guys. This is dangerous. Stand back.
Well, what does that do?
This is what's going to get us transported to the next mural.
Well, where in the heck did you get that?
A friend in Nassau that works there, and he said they made this for me and said it would really work. It's a get to the next job real fast.
Wow, Phil, that was wild.
Did you enjoy the ride?
That was great. Hey, can you tell me more about this beautiful piece of art right here?
This was a number of photos of the harbor. We put them together in Photoshop, and then we came out here at night with a projector and projected it on here and sketched it out. And it was about a 2-week job, 2 weeks. And we did mostly at night, you know, a little bit at night, some in daytime. So many people would get around. People would come by and say, well, that's my, put my boat in there. So that little red boat there, he had a photograph, so we put that in. And that Cal-Or flight, we did that just for, I don't know, we're kissing up. Anyway, it was a fun job. It was my first one, so I was really nervous, and it was fun. Oh, and then the gal that, Kathleen Cressa, her daughter works on the boat, and she is a marine biologist, so we did that from a photograph of the boat also.
Well, Phil, I must say I'm mighty impressed. Do you do any other artwork besides these fancy murals?
Yes, I do a lot of oil painting art, and I used to be a professional photographer, so I still dabble in that as a nature stuff around here. I used to be a commercial photographer, now I just do their natural beauty that we have around here in Brookings.
Well, it'd be kind of interesting to see those other paintings of yours, I suppose.
Well, if you'd really like to see it, well, go to my house, and we can get there in a splash with my little instrument here.
That sounds like a great idea, Phil. Randy and I would be happy to go and check it out.
I don't know if I'm ready to do that transport.
Randy, it won't take that long. Let's go. Come on, Randy.
I want to get back to my cabin.
Come on, Randy.
Dark.
Wow, what a blast, Phil. Thanks for bringing us back to your home.
Yeah, I must say it is nice to be out of that city, all that noise and everything.
Hey, aren't you glad you got away, Randy?
Yeah, oh.
Well, hi, Phil. I see you brought some friends back home. I brought you some lemonade, guys.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, this is
this your wife?
Enjoy.
Yes, this is Susie, my wife.
Oh, hi,
Yeah, this
Susie.
is
Nice to
Jake.
meet you.
You're Susie. This is Randy, and this here is Jake, my brother.
Hey,
Hi,
and
Jake.
thank you for the lemonade.
Thank you for
My
letting me
pleasure.
know. One thing I'd say I really appreciate in your art is the lighting. You seem to really have the lighting down in a real natural way, you know?
My oil paintings, I have a mentor from a long time when I was really a lot younger. His name is Albert Bierstadt, and I loved his paintings. And I did a redwood painting. That's basically what he did. I love the light, the way it came to the redwoods. I have another seascape painter I like is Andrew Tetchler, a contemporary artist, my favorite. I like to emulate those people my favorite artists.
Well, I sure enjoyed all the information, but Jake, we gotta head on back to the cabin before it gets dark.
How far is it from that mural that you just transported us to? How far is that away?
Roughly 25 miles.
25 miles. Well, I'll tell you what, why don't you use this here electronic box and you can put in don't touch it. All right,
I hope it works.
Okay, so can you zap us back to where we were before, and then we can walk back, back before nightfall?
You're kind of rough with the machine.
I'll try.
All right, just use it as the last time I'm doing it.
Get pretty close.
All right, okay, we're ready.
You guys ready to go?
Yeah, we're ready.
1, 2, 3.
What happened, Phil?
Phil, we're ready.
Are you gonna push the button?
Don't send us back, Phil. Phil!
Is it working? I would hate to hike back 25 miles from where we were.
Jake, let's just start walking. We're gonna have to be walking all night long, and we won't get back to our cabins until tomorrow day. Well, see you later. Been a real pleasure, and we gotta get back up to our wilderness where we love to be.
Well, take care.
Bye, you too now.
Hey, get that thing fixed too.
I'm gonna call him now just a bit.
Well, we finally made it back to the fork of the road, where Randy's gonna go to his cabin and I'm gonna go to mine. And we sure had a great time visiting Phil and seeing all his wonderful artwork. I had a great time. How do you feel about it, Randy?
Yeah, I admit I did have a good time. I can't wait to get back to my cabin and tell Squeaky and Ravi all about it.
Who are they?
Well, Squeaky, I introduced you to Squeaky. That's my squirrel, and Ravi's that friend
You can't
Raven.
communicate. They can't communicate with you. They're the critters, Randy.
Jake,
Huh?
I take great offense at you calling my best friends critters. I'm leaving now, Jake.
You know, you would think he would have learned something today with interacting with people and seeing wonderful art. What's wrong with that guy? All right, goodbye, Randy. Until next time. You were sure a blast, and I had a great time with you. Join me next time as we head downstream and check out the Pacific Northwest attractions. Goodbye.